Breaking, former Illinois college basketball player Terrence Shannon vindicated in court. Now let's get to it.
Please do your civic duty. Stop the madness. They have not proven any charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Sign the verdict form of not guilty on both so we can all go home.
And in the end, the jury sided with the former Illini star Terrence Shannon Jr. Today, he was found not guilty on 2 felony charges.
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty of... We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty of aggravated...
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. The mix, like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It's the weekend. I hope your weekend is getting off to a great start. As you can see what this video is going to be about. Yes, Terrence Shannon vindicated. Yes. Okay, before I continue with my commentary, reaction, and opinion, I need for you guys to, again, smash that like, share this video, share, like. It's free to like, it's free to share, it's free to subscribe, most importantly. And head on over to the community section after this video and check out some of my polls I have going on. Vote. If you're interested in donating, hit that Cash App, Zelle, and description section of this post. Also, you can hit that thanks right here. Yes, you see it right here. All donations go toward content enhancement creation. Thank you guys in advance for your continued support. Now, let me get to the topic. Former Illinois college basketball player Terrence Shannon vindicated. Yes. You guys, I had intended on doing content on this a couple weeks ago, but I kind of got sidetracked, so my apologies. Sorry for the late, sorry for the wait, sorry for the late. You know how to do it over here. It's great, you guys, especially in the era of the me poo, if you get my point, METOO. For justice to prevail like this is just really awesome for this young fella, and it looks like he has been redeemed in terms of he's now playing for an NBA team. Yes. So let me go ahead and share some excerpts of this article I came across, and then I'll come back with more of my commentary, reaction, opinion. But before I do that, let me just say this out of respect for real victims. This video is not intended to strike a nerve. This video is not intended to throw shade. This video is not intended to shame anyone, because real victims, yes, they do need justice when they are violated in a terrible way from SA situation. So I just had to get that out there and make that disclaimer. So let me head on over to this article and then I'll come back with more. Okay, everyone. According to APnews.com, Timberwolves welcome Terrence Shannon Jr. after his trying final year at Illinois. So this young fella is now playing for a professional NBA team after his court Erdict. So he's playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Article further cites Terrence Shannon Jr.'s journey to the NBA was longer than that of most first rounders, including a trying last year in college with an off-the-court challenge that cast doubt over his professional prospects. Shannon landed with the Minnesota Timberwolves, a place that sure looks like an ideal fit. The Timberwolves took Shannon out of Illinois with the 27th overall draft pick, their original selection, in the first round last week, after making a trade with San Antonio to obtain the 8th overall pick for the rights to Rob Dillingham from Kentucky. Yes. Congrats to this young fella. He was a first round draft pick, but number 27 of the first round. Boom. Okay. Shannon was found not guilty last month on a rape charge after a jury in Kansas spent less than 2 hours deliberating. He'd been accused of SA a woman in a bar last year while on a road trip to attend a football game, leading to a suspension by the school that eventually was halted by a federal judge's ruling that his civil rights had been violated. Shannon testified at the trial he'd never seen the woman. His lawyer called the case a blind accusation. The seriousness of the situation loomed over Shannon Illini all season, but they rarely wavered. Shannon, who was an all-Big 10 first team and All-American third team selection by the Associated Press, was voted the most outstanding player of the Big 10 tournament after a 3-day thrill ride at Target Center gave the Illini the title. It made me a better leader, Shannon said Wednesday. I just gravitated towards my team and my coaches more my family. The two rookie guards were introduced at a news conference in the Target Center atrium after they each threw out ceremonial first pitches the night before a Twins game across the street. So he was in Minnesota attending a baseball game, throughout the first pitch. Okay, let me jump down here. The article further cites, I feel like I'm a good kid. I make sure everybody's good, and I just take care of everybody around me, Shannon said then in Chicago. The Timberwolves were adamant about the quality of Shannon's character. President of basketball operations Tim Connolly said the team did a ton of due diligence. It was nothing but encouraged about the person and the player it was getting. The article further cites, he was on the wrong end of a really unfortunate situation, and his ability to play through that and play winning basketball for a great coach in Brad Underwood, we just think brings toughness, Connolly said. Article further cites, after averaging 23 points per game and becoming one of the best two-way players in the country last season, Shannon at age 23 with 5 seasons of major conference experience, he started his college career at Texas Tech, ought to be as rotation ready as any of the recent draft picks on Minnesota's roster. Okay, you guys, so what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. Again, like this video, share this video. Thank God that Terrence Shannon was vindicated. It seems like the legal system, the justice system, was justicing, if you get my point. You know, it seems like it was fair, in my opinion, based off of the article I read and some news clips I've come across over the past few weeks. I said my intentions was to video on this, but I got sidetracked, so I'm doing it now. Better to be late than never. So hey, you have it here. And again, this is no disrespect to real victims of SA, and I wasn't there, know this fella personally, but I do know when it comes to a black person, a melanated person, in this climate of me, number 2, it could be, the outcome could have been totally different. The media could have been totally against. It seems like this kind of, it made news, but it wasn't like consistently in the social media news cycle. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy about the outcome. It seems like he has a good character, top tier character, based off of that article and based off of reports I came across. Not to say a person with good character can do no wrong. However, in this situation, it just seems like Terrence Shannon has the acknowledgments and the support of so many people. Not to say that they're capping for him, but to validate and to confirm this young fella as an individual, not just on the court, but off the court, from academics to social, etc., etc. So it seems like it's leaning in his favor in terms of, did he really do this? And according to the verdict, he did not. So, and it was 2 felony charges, SA related, and he was cleared of both. So let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. Are you surprised about this verdict? Are you? I will run some polls in the community section, so stay tuned, stay connected to the mix for that. But I am sort of surprised about this, you guys, especially with him being a top tier athletic player. High on the list in terms of being pursued far as career wise in the NBA. He was a first round draft pick, number 27. So he was part of the first round, not the second round, a la Bronny James. But anyway, that's a whole other subject. But shout out to Bronny James. It seemed like he did well the last few games of summer league. So hey, but I'll do some content on that at another time. Terrence Shannon again was vindicated, and like I said, he's no buster on the court. So to be in that type of top tier space, not only character wise and seems like academic wise, but also athletic wise. So to be a triple threat in that aspect and to go through something like this in a public, most definitely shocked that the outcome went in his favor. I think, in my opinion, with there not being so much of a 24-hour consistent media news cycle via social media or broadcast news, mainstream legacy media, or just through social media as a whole, I think that's what saved him, because sometimes the media attention on something consistently could shape the jury, could shape the courts, all of that. It could be a catastrophe. So in my opinion, it didn't happen with this. Yes, it was being reported in the news, but again, you guys, it wasn't consistently. So I think that is worked in his favor. And not only that, the facts were told in court, and the jury decided that there was not enough evidence to convict former Illinois basketball player Terrence Shannon. And the jury also decided that he was not guilty of this. So there you have it. Again, my heart goes out to those who are impacted by SA, real victims, and this is no disrespect to you all. However, here on the mix, I'd like to highlight a variety of topics, right, wrong, or indifferent. we could respectfully agree to disagree and keep it moving. But in this instance, for Terrence Shannon, you know, he had his day in court, and that should be highlighted. That should be highlighted. And we highlight here on the mix that unfavorable outcomes as well for those, regardless if you are a celebrity or a non-celebrity, you know, regardless if you are someone that holds a position of authority or not. So yeah, but thank you guys for tuning into the mix. Like this video, share this video. Again, stay connected to the community section, and I will be running polls about this. Are you all shocked with the verdict? Do you all think less media attention possibly played a good favorable outcome for Terrence Shannon? And yeah, so like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.